Suicide and depression, celebrity edition. You've probably heard this before. It's not the same crying in a Mercedes-Benz than crying in a Honda Accord, right? In theory, it sounds great, but mental health doesn't care. So bro, it doesn't matter if you're sleeping in satin sheets or in cotton sheets, because if this is not a safe place, money is not gonna make it better. So bros, suicide and depression, celebrity edition. Let's break it down. Number one, the lead singer of Linkin Park, Chester Bennington. So think about this. You're 41, you're loaded with money, you have fame, you work hard, and you achieve to be the leader of one of the most epic bands in history, Linkin Park. But you give out and commit suicide. Wow. Suffered from sexual child abuse at the age of 7 all the way to the age of 13. And he lacked confidence and he was scared to tell anybody. And he quotes, "I was getting beaten up and I was forced to do things I didn't want to do. I lacked self-confidence." So, for the leader of Linkin Park that performs in front of thousands of people, lacks self-confidence, bro, mental health depression is a real thing, especially if you have some type of trauma that developed from your childhood. So yes, self-confidence could lead to depression. Now, due to this and other demons, Bennington suffered from alcohol abuse and other drugs like marijuana and opium. Now, he was still a soldier, guys, and this is why you need to have heart and keep on pushing. At the age of 23, Bennington was homeless, drove a car that couldn't go over 35 miles per hour, and had 2 busted headlights. But guess what? That year, when he was 23, Linkin Park got signed. Now, sadly, on May 18, 2017, Chris Cornell from Audioslave committed suicide, and that affected Bennington a lot due to they had a very close relationship. Bennington performed in his funeral and wrote a note to Chris Cornell, for his funeral that said, "I cannot imagine a world without you." And then sadly, closely followed Bennington's suicide on July 20, 2017. My message to you guys is be thankful for the childhood that you had if you had a good one, because you were blessed. There is adults out there that had a bad childhood and are traumatized from this. They feel isolated, misunderstood, and they can't really trust anyone, so they're battling with these inner demons. So guys, understand that depression could come from someone's childhood and the inner demons that they face in their past. Number 2, Mac Miller. Shine twice as bright and half as long. Mac Miller was very talented, from doing early mixtapes and albums and getting signed at a very young age. Mac Miller had a lot of potential, but he was open about his drug addiction and depression. And on his last album, he even talked about signs and clues that he was going through something. And he even stated that he's not going to be a part of the 27 Club. The 27 Club is an age that other celebrities like Amy Winehouse have died from suicide. But Mac Miller actually died at the age of 26, and now people, his close ones, understand why he said that even more. It's very creepy. But either way, guys, I want you to understand this case because I want you to know how to pick up the signs when somebody's going through depression. All right, learn how to read the signs. And something that he said is that drugs and depression just don't mix. All right, drugs have shown that it could change the brain in short-term and long-term time span. So guys, drug and depression, leave it alone. Number 3, freedom from all suffering, Nirvana, Kurt Cobain. One of my favorite all-time bands is Nirvana. Now bro, Kurt Cobain, when he came out with Nirvana, they were like gods, okay? They basically left a whole anthem for a new generation with the song Smells Like Teen Spirit. Now, Kurt Cobain hated his parents for splitting up, all right? It really traumatized them and hurt him when he was little because he was always bouncing around from his dad's house to his mom's house until finally his uncle took him in. And at the age of 14, his uncle gave him a guitar and he was the happiest kid on earth. So he even dropped out of high school and all he did was just play music on the guitar. Soon after, his band formed, which was Nirvana, and when they came out, they blew up rapidly, all right? Like I said, people looked at them like gods. Now, Kurt Cobain did suffer from depression and drug addiction, but when he met his wife, he actually had a daughter and he saw life in a whole new light. But guys, he relapsed the media started talking about that his music reflects his drug addiction, and to make his family happy, he felt like he had to isolate himself, and he actually overdosed on heroin and committed suicide by a gun. And later came on to light that Kurt Cobain actually had two uncles that actually shot themselves, and he actually suffered from a chronic condition of stomach pains that he will rely on drugs to get rid of the pain. So, guys, talking about genetic depression, they have found out that in the cases of depression, 40% of people that suffer from depression, they could link a genetic chain to somebody in their family that suffered from depression. And the other 60% actually suffer from depression from environmental factors around them. So guys, I want you to understand that depression can hit somebody just genetically. Mental health doesn't care if you're rich or famous, it could strike anyone. So guys, even to this day, we have people like Eminem that they have suffered from depression, from relapsing on drugs, and they're still fighting it to this day. And I want you to be thankful because recently we have Black Panther, Chadwick Boseman, who passed away on cancer. So guys, be thankful for being healthy, just be happy for your blessings. And also guys, I want you to do your homework because you never know when you can help somebody out there that is suffering from a mental health condition. So do your homework on depression and learn how to catch the signs. Also guys, if you are going through something, feel free to reach out to me. Feel free to reach out to your friends, your family members, but there is people out there that care about you and love you. Also, there is a National Prevention Suicide Lifeline and BetterHelp, which is a group of counselors that would even answer a text message from you. So guys, either way, reach out to someone because there is people that love you and care about you. Either way, don't forget to subscribe. It means a lot to me, all right, that you're watching these videos. So subscribe because I put my maximum effort into every video. But guys, I want to thank you for watching. Comment, ring the bell, subscribe, and always remember, stay alpha.